Have you ever wondered how much laziness impacts our lives? It's a common phenomenon, a universal trait shared by many. We all have those days when our beds feel a little too comfortable, when the mere thought of getting up and starting our work seems like an uphill battle. Laziness, while often brushed off as a harmless quirk, can be a silent killer of productivity. It slowly creeps into our routines, making us put off tasks, miss deadlines, and lose momentum. As we get comfortable in this state, we unknowingly compromise our personal and professional growth. Think about it. Those dreams you've held on to for years, the goals you've set for yourself. How much closer would you be to achieving them if it weren't for that insidious feeling of laziness? But what if someone told you that you can overcome laziness and achieve success? Stay tuned, because we're about to dive into that very topic. Meet John, a person just like you and me, but with a compelling story to share. John was a man entangled in the web of laziness. He was always the one to hit the snooze button, to delay that important project, or to put off that healthy diet for another day. His life was a constant struggle against the pull of inertia. Days turned into weeks, weeks into months, and before he knew it, years had passed. He was stuck in the same job, the same position, the same routine. His personal life was no different. Important relationships were neglected, opportunities missed, and dreams forgotten. All because of that one word: laziness. John's story, however, is not just about his struggle, it's about his realization, his moment of clarity. It was a typical Tuesday morning when he found himself staring at his reflection in the bathroom mirror. He looked at the man he had become and didn't like what he saw. He saw a man who was capable of so much more, a man who had let laziness take the reins of his life. He realized how laziness had held him back, how it had become a prison of his own making. He knew he was capable of achieving more, of being more. He began to understand that laziness was not just about being inactive or procrastinating, but it was a mindset, a habit that had seeped into every aspect of his life. His career had hit a standstill. His personal life was a series of missed opportunities. He had dreams, ambitions, but they were all buried under the cloak of laziness. He thought about the promotions he had missed, the relationships he had let slip away, the dreams he had given up on, all because of laziness. John knew he had to make a change. He understood that defeating laziness was not about making big, drastic changes, but about starting small, about taking that first step, about making that first move. But how? How does one break free from the chains of laziness? John knew he had to make a change, but how? That's where our story takes a turn. John decided to wage a war against his laziness, but it wasn't an easy battle. John knew that overcoming laziness required a proactive approach, a plan of action, and most importantly, a shift in mindset. So he started with setting clear, realistic goals. These goals served as a lighthouse, guiding him forward on the foggy sea of lethargy. He didn't aim for the stars right off the bat. Instead, he started with small, achievable goals that gradually built his confidence and momentum. But setting goals was just the beginning. John understood that large tasks could be overwhelming and lead to procrastination. So he took a different approach. He broke down his tasks into smaller, manageable chunks. This way, every task became less daunting and every completed subtask was a victory, a step closer to his goal. However, even with clear goals and manageable tasks, John realized that distractions were a major roadblock. The allure of social media, the temptation to binge-watch his favorite shows, or even the comfort of his cozy bed, all these were obstacles on his journey. So, he decided to eliminate these distractions. He set specific times for leisure and stuck to them. He turned his workspace into a distraction-free zone, a fortress of focus. But John knew that overcoming laziness wasn't just about mental resolve, it was also about physical wellness, so he maintained a healthy lifestyle. He exercised regularly, ate balanced meals, and ensured he got enough sleep. This boosted his energy levels and his ability to concentrate, making it easier for him to stay motivated and productive. As you can imagine, this journey was not without its challenges. There were days when John struggled, days when he fell back into old habits. But every time he stumbled, he picked himself up, dusted himself off, and continued on his journey. He learned from his mistakes and used them as stepping stones, not stumbling blocks. John's determination and perseverance started to pay off. His war against laziness was tough, but he was tougher. And this is a war we can all win, a war worth fighting. Because at the end of the day, our greatest enemy isn't laziness, it's the unwillingness to fight it. John's journey was not easy, but it was worth it. After overcoming his laziness, John began to see his life transform in ways he never imagined. His career took a turn for the better. No longer procrastinating or putting off important tasks, John started to excel in his work, impressing his colleagues and superiors. His relationships flourished as well. He was more present, more engaged, and more reliable, which strengthened his bonds with friends and family. But perhaps the most remarkable change was within John himself. He was happier, more fulfilled. He woke up each day with a sense of purpose, ready to tackle whatever came his way. He no longer felt trapped in the sluggish rhythm of lethargy. Instead, he was energized, motivated, and eager to seize the day. John's story shows us that it's never too late to change. The rewards of hard work and discipline are not just tangible successes, but also a profound sense of personal fulfillment and happiness. So what can we learn from John's journey? John's story is a testament to the power of self-improvement and the indomitable spirit of the human will. His struggle with laziness is a universal one, a battle we all face at some point in our lives. The key is to recognize the impact of laziness on our lives, on our dreams, and on our potential. It hinders growth, stifles creativity, and keeps us from reaching our full potential. But the battle isn't lost. With the right strategies, we can overcome laziness. Simple steps like setting clear, achievable goals, maintaining a healthy lifestyle, and cultivating a positive mindset can make a world of difference. And the benefits? They are manifold. Increased productivity, enhanced creativity, and the satisfaction of achieving our goals. The journey may be tough, but the reward is well worth the effort. Remember, it's not about being the best, it's about being better than you were yesterday.